I don't know about you guys, but one of the most annoying things to me in Grand Theft Auto Online seems to be the invites, whether it's coming from someone that we're supposed to get messages from, like Martin Madrazo or Agent 14 or something of the likes, or in a worst case scenario, when players actually abuse and spam the invite system, and then all you're getting is nonstop invites or messages. And this is especially bad on the PC version of the game, but it's also very prevalent on the consoles for the guys on the PlayStation and the Xbox. And a lot of people have been wondering if this is something Rockstar will end up fixing when Expanded and Enhanced arrives, which we're in the month of March now, which also makes this even more crazy. This game is supposed to come out in 14 days, yet we're still kind of on the cusp of we don't know whether it's going to get like a delay or anything like that. I mean, we haven't heard a single thing about the title, and yet it's supposed to be here in like 2 weeks. So to me, that's just a little confusing. But yeah, Expand and Enhance right around the corner. Will it fix this? That's the question we're going to be talking about in this video today. And it was a conversation that sort of started on the GTA forum site. So someone ended up saying, what happens if you do accept these game invites from modders? They were talking about like modders sending you messages and whatnot, how, that's not good. What if you click on them? Is it like a phishing scam email? Someone said, don't know, mate. I keep getting invites from a guy called Balls Torture. I'm not clicking on that. Hopefully this will get sorted with the E&E patch, if there is one, of course. And then this sort of spawned a discussion about if something like this could ultimately be fixed. Would this be one of the big quality of life updates that Rockstar could introduce? Because in the past, one of the things they've done is they've minimized the amount of phone calls that you end up getting, but they end up switching them over to text messages. So Rockstar has done their best when it comes to trying to minimize the disruptions and invites you get in game, but it hasn't been perfect, and it's more just been workarounds and band-aids. And it's also been more so geared towards the characters in game and less towards players that you actually encounter in a lobby. But anyways, this got us talking. Insider Tez Funds 2 chimed in. He said, unfortunately, according to Allocator, the invite spam is a core issue of Rockstar's presence service. Because it has no concept of a sender, this is the service that allows you to send and receive invites amongst other things. An option to only receive invites from friends might address the issue, but the service itself also handles the invites you often receive from Martin to some game modes. Therefore, Rockstar has to establish a verified sender for you to receive this type of invites. So right off the bat, talking about who Allocator is, you might wonder who that gentleman is. He is a data miner and insider. His information has been correct in the past on details leading up to DLCs and updates. Long story short, this guy is legit. And then talking about the other one, Rockstar's present service. Remember, the GTA 5 came out in 2013, and the core of the game can't be changed, even though we're about to embark on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S version. The core of the game is still for a 2013 title. It's almost a decade old at this point, and Rockstar was developing it on technology older than a decade. So because of this, the things they use for Grand Theft Auto Online, they are pretty old and pretty outdated at this point in time, quite frankly. So it would almost take a complete GTA Online reboot or Grand Theft Auto Online 2 in order to fix some of these issues, like Rockstar's present service. As TezFunds2 says, it's because it has no concept of a sender, and Rockstar uses this to start missions and to get invites into adversary modes, and to receive messages from not only players in-game, but also the characters in the world that make it feel more realistic and lifelike. So there are some band-aids that he says Rockstar could do, that you could have an option to set invites from friends only, and those friends would obviously include people like Lester, Martin Madrazo, Gerald, Ron, people like that. Now, another quality of life issue that I think would be great, or a quality of life fix that Rockstar can introduce, would be able to mute some contacts. So, for example, I'm sure some of you guys would really appreciate it if you had the ability to actually mute someone like LJT, who's constantly texting you about the fact that there's something going on at like your weed farm or narcotics lab or something like that. I'm sure you guys would like to mute him, or you would like to mute Agatha Baker from calling you constantly about something going on at the Diamond Casino and Resort. That would be something nice that Rockstar could end up doing. But for the most part, it looks like everything's going to have to be a Band-Aid here, because this is something that's built into the DNA of Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, there was a little bit more follow-up to this entire thing, because someone asked, what happens if you accept an invite like that? Like, what happens if you are spamming buttons, you're, hyped up on Mountain Dew, you're just, hitting buttons left and right? What happens if you accidentally accept an invite like that? Tez Funsu says nothing. Possibly the game would render it as an invalid invite. I doubt the cheater name is Balls Torture. He is likely just abusing the invite system with a fake nickname. And I can say definitely on the PC that you definitely run into fake names like that. I mean, there's several times where I've been playing Grand Theft Auto Online and I run into another Mr. Boss for the win, spelled exactly like mine, saying a whole bunch of horrible stuff in the chat and doing bad things to people. So you just have to be careful out there that modders have the ability to do quite a bit in Grand Theft Auto Online. That is something I hope they fix. It doesn't look like this will truly be able to be fixed in expanded and enhanced Grand Theft Auto 5, but I'm hoping that Rockstar can at least put some Band-Aids on it and some quality of life updates that will make the communication, whether it be from players or from people in the game like Martin Madrazo and that give us missions and whatnot. Hopefully there's some fixes and a solution to that, but it doesn't look like there's going to be a complete rework. I don't think that's what expanded and enhanced is meant for. And the only other thing that I guess is kind of going on right now, or happened the other day in GTA Online, is Grand Theft Auto Online actually went down for a couple of minutes or like an hour or so. I'm not actually sure what happened or how many of you guys were impacted by this, but it was GTA Online and Red Dead Online, like their multiplayer servers, pretty much all of them went down. A lot of people thought that Grand Theft Auto Online going down might end up meaning something, but it's probably just an outage or something like that. Again, it was back up relatively soon, so who knows what's going on at Rockstar right now. They're obviously dealing with a lot. The GTA trilogy just getting a new patch. Obviously, the announcement of GTA 6 was massive. Planning for the release of expanded and enhanced GTA 5. There's just a lot going on right now. So hopefully something like this is fixed and other quality of life changes are fixed. But let me know, what are some of the things you want to see fixed in GTA Online? I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below when expanded and enhanced arrives, or on my Facebook page where you can send messages, photos, videos, and a whole lot more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.